available?
I'm not sure. Got my pen back?
Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's got a sergeant available.
if he can come out, I would appreciate that, because I would like somebody to be identified, because this is we're engaged in contracting. That's what it is.
What do you mean engaged in contract?
Well, when you stop me, it's a forced contract. It's you stop me, get out, give me your documents, or I'm gonna take you to jail. Period. I have no choice. So I'm exercising my right to recontract with you, but I can't because you refuse to identify yourself.
Who's the contract's with what? The federal government? Or
me. I'm contracting with the individual that stopped me and any other individual who wants to act in a manner of interrogating me or to dupe me out of any rights that I had at the present time.
But none of your rights are being violated right now.
I'm under arrest.
No, you're not. If you were under arrest, you'd be in handcuffs.
Due to the statutory code of Florida and many other states, once you are stopped, you are under arrest.
No, it's not true.
I cannot freely leave. So
No, you can't, but you're not under arrest.
So what would you call it?
Just a traffic stop.
Detained?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're arrested.
Okay, so I'm being detained basically.
Yeah, until we figure out what's up with your license. But you're not arrested.
Okay.
Seriously, you're not.
I appreciate that. No, I just needed the detained part.
Yeah. You're not arrested yet.
Yeah. That's the opposite word.
Yeah, but what if they figure out what's up with your license?
Oh, they'll figure it out.
Then
I'm confident.
Then you'll be free to go.
So you're saying now I'll be free to go once it's been, what's the opposite of free? Restricted? Obstructed?
No. You're doing all right, man. If you were arrested, you'd be in handcuffs. You're not arrested.
I understand, but I'm basing it on
traffic stop to figure out what's going on.
Okay. But you understand my position. Okay.
I understand completely.
All right. So that makes me feel a little bit comfortable, a little bit easier.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, if there's handcuffs on you, that'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what happened to me last Saturday night? One of your officers, they handcuffed.
Same thing with the
Nah, on my own personal time. He came. I was being a level-headed situation during a what do you call it? A repo. I called the police because there's weapons there, and then I'm telling my neighbor, look.
You're a repo too.
No, I'm not.
So
I observed.
Oh, you observed a repo.
And I was assisting my neighbor. And the police officer didn't like the fact that I was saying, no, his paperwork is not in order. So he's like, back away, get away, you're being a troublemaker. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm trying to assist my neighbor. He said, that's not your job. He got in my face and said, all right, move. When I moved, I said, do you have a business card? He said, all right, you want to be a smart ass. And he put me in cuffs.
Right, you're affecting his
How when I...
Because it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with your neighbor. You're obstructing his investigation, more or less. So when you come out to help your neighbor and you're running your mouth, he can't do his job.
Okay.
You have to let him do his job, and then, once he's done doing his thing, then you can question him.
Okay. Now I did that. Once he gave me that order to back off, I did, and I asked him, will you please identify yourself? And that's when he put the cuffs on.
But did you ask him to identify himself while he was still investigating it?
No, he was addressing me. He was like, look, I need you to back away, get away from me. I turned around, okay. Can you have a business card? He comes up on me, grabs me. Oh, you want to be a smart ass, and puts me in cuffs. And I said, wait a minute. Look, I'm still being level-headed because back in the day, I wouldn't have been as level-headed as I am today. Because I don't want to create any adversary position between you or anyone else. You guys got guns. I have nothing. I don't want to get shot. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of officers don't. When a person like me approaches them and tries to be civil and diplomatic, they get angry because they can't bend me to their will. I'm not a dog. I'm not a slave. I'm an individual who happens to be knowledgeable. That's it.
It's just, the whole thing is, I think, with your situation, was it last Saturday or something?
Mm-hmm.
Just, I mean, while they're doing their job and they're trying to investigate everything, they don't like people in the back of their ears.
I wasn't in that ear.
No, I'm not saying you. That's just hypothetical speaking. I'm just saying, when they're doing something, and you got someone else saying that they can't do this, can't do that, you're obstructing their investigation.
So this is what I'm saying, right? Repo is stealing somebody's property because they don't have any documentation from a judge or anything. It's based on hearsay. So if you pull out a document and it's incomplete, saying like a notary notarizes it for it to be valid and it's not valid, you know what? That paperwork is not valid. And for the officer to ignore that, to side with that repo individual, he's an adversary to the situation.
Yeah, but isn't called repos doesn't come from a court? It comes from the bank.
Exactly.
So if the repo guy had something from the bank saying, "Hey, this guy, we need to move on his car," they can take it.
Yeah, but it has to have the proper endorsement, i.e., if it's notarized.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that wasn't true. I got the video on tape. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the case. So he gets mad at me because I know I'm right, and it causes him in effect to stand down, but he don't want to.
Yeah.
He's already in the black neighborhood, and this guy standing up, articulating to him. He don't like that. I saw his face was red as I don't know what.
Yeah.
Then when the commander came and he said, "All right, you supervisor," he refused to identify himself. You refused to identify yourself. What am I supposed to do?
That's an iffy situation.
Iffy? Nah, it's a situation of servitude, man.
Well, I can't answer that. I didn't see the order. So it's kind of hard to respond to something that you haven't seen.
Well, like I say, I'm not a hard ass. You're not a hard ass. I would like to go finish my damn job. I got 10 hours to go after this. Nah, that's just the dumpster. You need that number in order to dump at the street. You do drainage, sewage systems, septic tanks, lift stations, coverts, box coverts, things like that.
You like it?
Actually, I enjoy it because one of the things that I'm a problem solver. And a lot of times you go on jobs, it's never the same. It's not cookie cutter. Everything has to be done, running the problem. This don't work. You got to be able to think quick on your feet and come up with rigs in the field. You just got to have a versatile mind.
How long have you been doing this?
4 years.
What did you do before that?
Chef.
Really?
12 years. My degree was there. I left it because I couldn't get the money that I was deserved, and I refused to let anyone pervert what I love for their gain if I can't benefit from it. If I work hard,
absolutely,
I deserve to play hard.
Exactly. Yep. So, when you guys do these, is it like just one job a day, or is it?
Nah, sometimes we get stacked to 2 jobs a day, 3 jobs a day. Some jobs it takes 2 hours, some it takes 20 hours.
Yeah. What's the hardest part?
The hardest part?
Draining it, or getting it to drain?
Well, with this truck back on, it looks good. It's like a Cadillac, but it's not built for muscle like a Mack truck. So it's a lot of unnecessary bells and whistles. Two-cycle piston-driven water pump. It has a reduction of 200 psi on the recoil. So when you're holding that hose at 500 psi, you're putting your weight, and then when that pressure drops, you go forward. Then it which is dangerous if you're over a manhole or a lift station that's 25 feet down. You're doing that, you can really do some bad stuff to yourself.
Is that like the food that will run through?
Yeah, that's the late stuff.
You see that show Dirty Jobs?
I tried to get his on it too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. We got a lot of footage of the jobs that we've done. I also do diving for him, where we go through big pipe, like under 95 or the turnpike, where we fix any obstructions or breaches in the pipe. Put on a hard hat, crawl up a pipe 200-300 feet, do the repairs, come out, and we're good.
Now you just work inside of Broward County? Or?
Nah, all over from. We just came back from Tampa Friday.
Listen, once your company comes out, we're going to weigh the truck. While we're waiting for that, we're going to see why is this showing expired.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Garrett. Something written on the back too.
All right, we'll get to it.
thus far, every officer has refused to identify itself. I have a questionnaire I'm going to attempt to get them to fill out, and we'll see what's happening.